Former New South Wales Premier Gladys Berejiklian has failed to overturn findings of corrupt conduct made against her by the state's corruption watchdog. Reporter Jessica Kidd is at the New South Wales Court of Appeal. Jess, hi there. Take us through what happened.
Well, Lorna, the judgment in Ms Berejiklian's challenge to have these findings from the ICAC overturned was handed down around 45 minutes ago. Now, the basis of Gladys Berejiklian's challenge to the ICAC's findings of serious corrupt conduct, there were 13 arguments that her team mounted. The main argument was that the Independent Commission Against Corruption may have acted outside of its legal authority in handing down its findings because it was largely presided over by Assistant Commissioner Ruth McColl, and Gladys Berejiklian's legal team argued that her jurisdiction expired when her term as Assistant Commissioner expired, and she was then engaged by the ICAC as a consultant. Now, the three justices overseeing this legal challenge by Gladys Berejiklian were split in their decision. Two of the justices found against Ms Berejiklian's argument, finding that the assistance provided by Ruth McColl, the former Assistant Commissioner of the ICAC, was not outside the limits of the authority, and that in making the report, the Commission did not act beyond its authority or power. However, one of the justices listening to this challenge found in favour of Ms Berejiklian's legal arguments, saying that Ms McColl's assistance went beyond the provision of services and information and advice and constituted the makings of findings that she as a consultant did not have the power to make. So we had a split decision on one of the key arguments that Gladys Berejiklian was relying on in this legal challenge. But at the end of the day, the appeal was dismissed. Ms Berejiklian has failed in her bid to have these findings of serious corrupt conduct overturned, and the court has ordered her to pay costs on this as well.
OK, Jess, so the judgment upholds the findings of the corrupt conduct case made by the ICAC. Take us through those.
Sure. So the Independent Commission Against Corruption last June found that Gladys Berejiklian had engaged in serious corrupt conduct in funding decisions that she made in relation to projects in the electorate of Wagga, which was then held by Liberal MP Daryl Maguire, with whom Ms Berejiklian was in a secret relationship with. The ICAC found that Ms Berejiklian breached the public trust in making those funding decisions, during which time she was in that relationship. Now, Ms Berejiklian always insisted that she made decisions in the interests of the public, and she gave evidence to the ICAC that she didn't believe her relationship with Mr Maguire was of sufficient status to warrant declaring it. Nonetheless, those findings of corrupt conduct were made against the former Premier. However, the Corruption Commission did not make didn't make recommendations for criminal charges against her. So as we stand now, those findings of serious corrupt conduct are upheld against the former Premier Gladys Berejiklian.